Hello again. Um, last, towards the end of last year, someone had just dumped these planters at the bottom of their drive. That's what we do on our street. If there's anything we don't want or we think might be useful to someone, one man's trash is another man's treasure and all that. I've no idea why someone would want to throw these away. I mean, it's quite big as well and very robust. A lot of the plastic plant pots and stuff, they're getting thinner and thinner and thinner. A couple of frosts if you don't put them away, and they start to degrade really quickly. I got this for free. You can buy extra ones if you get the right ones. If you want to go out and buy some, you can buy extra. You can keep adding and adding and adding and adding and adding and adding to the point where it's the same height as you. So that would be a whole lot of strawberries, organic homegrown strawberries, from your own garden. Obviously you have to shell out for some compost, and the plants, they were £1.99 each, so yeah, 18 quid it's cost me for 9 plants, just under. And the only downside, literally the only downside, which would become even more difficult if you stack them really high, so they get quite heavy, is that they need to be rotated, just so the ones at the back get just as much sun. Other than that, great idea, especially as a space saving solution. You can also use these for like vine tomatoes and stuff like that, or a combination of tomatoes and strawberries. Fill your boots. You're free. Don't forget. Right, root ginger. So I bought this obviously from my local co-op. So I've paid 37p for 3 roots. I've planted 2 up. There's this one here I've just done, and the other one's in the kitchen. So I'll have fresh root ginger for forever now. Just grow it, chop a bit off, replant it, grow it, chop a bit off, and just keep doing that. From China as well, so I mean you can't go wrong. I mean, you can buy this root ginger. You can buy this root ginger, ground root ginger, and it's not going to be anywhere near as good for you as the real thing. Just get yourself one of those really small graters that you use for grating chocolate or stuff like that. So it's good for... Hello, Stormy. You come say hello. Hey? You're beautiful, aren't you? Right, it's good. Helps with blood sugar levels, relieves farting, which is obviously a good thing. Did you know digestive biscuits were originally they were formulated to help or assist very wealthy people in the Victorian age, to reduce farting. I mean, you imagine being a poshie walking down the street saying hello, not good for the image. So yeah, it helps to relieve gas, can help with weight loss because it can speed your metabolism up, and it helps you to feel full for longer, and lots of other reasons. Everything I'm about to read out, if you research each one of them separately and in more depth, it'll blow your mind. It will blow your mind. It helps your body absorb vitamins and nutrients. Again, it does something to your system to the point where it helps the absorption of minerals and vitamins, and You know, all of the really, really good stuff, it can boost it by up to 90%. You know, it's amazing. Good for blood flow, circulation, to help reduce clots from the clot shot. Again, read a lot more into that. So much more information. It's a natural pain reliever as well, noticeably so, apparently. Not tried it for that. Good for fresh breath. You know, if you've just had a raging vindaloo and you breathe in someone's face and their eyelashes start to singe, this can help prevent that. Boost your immunity. Again, that's another thing that I've read up on, and it's amazing. Again, it reverts back to gut health. You know, the second brain. Look after that second brain. That's where your instincts come from. And promoting good bacteria in your gut is going to help to keep those neurons healthy. So yeah, boost your immunity, good for clearing sinuses, and lots of studies out there. This is to name but a few. Lots of studies out there that state that there is a noticeable reduction in the growth of cancer. It's good. It's a good cancer fighting route. Yeah, look up these. Look up all of what I've just said. Amazing. So yeah, just buy. I mean, even the original price was only 85p for 3 plants. I've potted 2 up. I'm using the other one. There's been a lot of talk. I'll just quickly get this out the way. There's been a lot of talk about runner beans are coming on. I'm going to be planting some more of them up soon to stagger them. A lot of talk about a lot of these immigrants that are being trained up by the UN, and I'm not sure yet. I'm not discarding that. I'm not sure yet if that's actually the truth. You know, that these guys are being. I think we would have found out. It would have been a lot more obvious. I think there would have been some of these people that would be like, you wait, you know, blah blah blah, and just out with it. Do you know what I mean? There are so many of them. Or maybe that's why security of these hotels and stuff are, you know, guarded so that you can't interact with these people. But then you can, because you see them out and about in groups. So, but yeah, we'll see about that. But I do know that they are being utilised. I mean, they're pretty much straight off the boats. The boats are getting sent back over to France to pick up more, and just using the same boats. And because they are, they're doing it this route because they're considered lost at sea. And because they're lost at sea, it's maritime law that you have to rescue them. So this is how they're doing it lawfully. But it could all be stopped. We all know this. It's all part of the plan. But yeah, straight off the boats, straight to some little centre somewhere. Eventually, not long afterwards, they get piled in to get an SIA security job, and which would be explained to them, because it's not a great deal to an SIA standard course, not much to it. And they would have had various interpreters there, you know, because some of them can't understand a fucking word of English. Very useful. But I've seen videos by a guy called Bannerman, and I know that a lot of you will have heard of him. He's really, really good because he stays calm, collective, and appears to be neutral throughout all of his videos, but he's just so clued up. And he's always there. I like him. And I saw a video where the bailiffs had come to take someone's house, and then the police got involved, which is unlawful. And then the police utilised, there must have been 10 definitely 100% immigrants, right? 100%. None of them had their badges on show apart from a couple. And the police used, they stood in a line between the house and this row of immigrants with SIA certification, whilst the bailiffs were doing their job. So both of those parties, all three of those parties, were there acting illegally. Needless to say, that house was taken back and given back to the person, because people are coming together. People are travelling 4, 5, 6 hours to get to an address to help people out, because they're armed with knowledge. They're armed with law, common law, using their laws against them. You know, we're going to see that more and more and more. The more the shit hits the fan, the more likely we are to come together. And it's going to have to take a proper shit show to wake some of these people up. But yeah, that's kind of pretty much all I've got to say. The sun's shining. Have a lovely day. Ciao for now.